Hello, hello, everybody. Buenos dias. Buenas noches, actually, since it is technically past 6 p.m. So I'm glad to have everybody here. I know that Chef Barbecue is live now. He's doing a 24-hour live. So, Drunken Chef, I should say. So, I understand that some of you may not be here with me, and you may only watch this live tomorrow night. That's fine. I get that we all have our priorities, and it might not even be because of Drunken Chef. Maybe you are doing something else. But in any event, whether you're participating in my lives or watching on the replay, thank you very much for your love and support. And I hope that you guys enjoy these lives, watching these lives as much as I enjoy making them. So, and I apologize. I know I said I would come back in full force and didn't. I know I've been wonky over the past 2, 3 months. I apologize. But yeah, it is what it is. Hey, hey, Luscious, how you doing? Glad to have you here. I hope you're doing well, my dear. Long time no see. Thanks for being here as usual. So today, of course, as you can see by the title, I am learning Spanish. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you learn a couple of words. And I will be trying to get back into my normal rhythm of doing a live every day on different topics and so forth. I know I've been dropping the ball over the past 2, 3 months. I apologize. You're good. Excellent. Great to know, Lashes. I'm doing good as well, Lashes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Although I'm a bit tired today, I was running around. I went and saw an opera again. I know the scream singing all along. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for running towards me. Thank you, Lashes. But yeah, and then I went to my mom, did a little bit of groceries for her and all that. So yeah, been busy, but it's okay. Better to be busy than bored. No worries, Lashes. If you're with your family, I know it's 7:45 at night, at least here. It's probably 6:45 for you, so I know it's probably dinner time. But thank you for being here, and even if you're just listening to me in the background, that's a okay with me. Hello, Kabik. How you doing? Salamat. Thank you for being here, Kabik. I'm glad to have you here. No worries, Lashes. Even like I said, even if you're just here for a minute or two, thank you very much for your support and for any amount of time that you can give me. So thank you guys for being here. I know that we're all busy. It is Saturday night, so I know that everybody's rushing around doing everything, which is why I'm going to try to get in the habit to do my lives in the afternoon, where I know people will tend to be a little bit more calmer, maybe able to listen in the background and that kind of stuff. So enjoy your dinner, Lashes. Enjoy. Give your family a big hug and kiss for me. And like I said, even if you're just listening in the background and playing it on your cell phone and not even listening, that's absolutely fine. Um, to be honest, right now I need the watch hours. Excuse me. So even if all you're doing is press and play and that's it, that's absolutely fine by me. I appreciate any amount of support that I can get. And like I said, guys, we expect things when we come on YouTube. You know, we expect everybody to like and comment and share and do this and do that. The reality is that most of the time you're not going to get that from most of your viewers. A lot of the time, your viewers sometimes the most that they can give you is just watch your video, or they can just press play and that's it. That's the most that they can give you. So appreciate any kind of support that you can get. Now, of course, it would be nice. It's the ideal if people would share, like, comment, all that, right? They did. They gave 100%. But even if that's not the case, guys, always appreciate the help that you can get. So thank you for being here, guys, and giving me whatever support you can in the moment. So without any further delay, I'm going to play my intro video, and then after that, we will get into me learning Spanish. Okay, guys? So that's the video for today. So it's not going to be very long. As usual, guys, my lives are 20, 30 minutes. Although I've seen quite a few people now doing a 24-hour live, I'm half tempted to do a 24-hour live, but I'd have to get it organized and done in the way that I want it to be done. So I'm in no rush to get it done right here, right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, here goes the intro video, guys. So there we have it. So as I said, we are going to be learning Spanish. So of course, once a week when I am committed to doing my videos, I teach you guys French. So I will start that back up soon enough. I might change when I do things, but hopefully once a week I'll be learning Spanish, and once a week I'll be teaching you guys Spanish. 3 times a week I want to be reading a book quietly, and it is the second book of Game of Thrones that I'm currently reading. And then I will try to bring new topics and videos and do things maybe a little bit differently as well, where rather than me going live, that I record videos, pre-record videos, and then simply upload. So I might be changing things up relatively soon. But anyways, without any further delay, we're going to go ahead and share the screen and start learning Spanish, hopefully together. I am using an app called Duolingo. I am not sponsored. I'm not affiliated with them. So as usual, guys, if you don't like the app or used it and you weren't that impressed, that's absolutely fine. You can speak freely about the app with me here and now. Like I said, I'm not gaining or losing any money by you guys uh, saying whatever honest opinion you have about Duolingo. Okay, I suggest you guys try it out for yourself. But again, I'm not affiliated. This is not sponsored. So my opinion about the app is just that it's my personal opinion, and you guys have the right to think whatever you want about the app. Okay, so again, it's Duolingo. They offer free language lessons in several different languages. Okay, they don't obviously have all languages, obviously, but they do have the major ones like Spanish, French, German, English for those who are learning English as a second language. And I think they also have like Cantonese or Mandarin and things like that. So if you want to learn another language, go ahead and try Duolingo. Like I said, it's not for everybody. You do have to be committed when you're. It's an app that you is for free that you learn on your own. But I do know that several classes do use the app to teach Spanish and integrate it in their language lessons. Um, so for those who want to learn Spanish, try it for yourselves. See if you like it or not. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. There's also another app called Babbel that I heard about. I haven't tried that app myself, so I don't know if it's any good, how it works, and so forth. So I can't make the comparison. Or you can try the traditional way, of course, of learning at school or just going to a country or place where the dominant language is Spanish and trying to just pick up whatever word you can and kind of just guerrilla learn the language. So we're gonna go ahead and share the screen. And then we're going to just launch the next lessons. So if at any moment, guys, you don't hear me, the music, I do have music in the background, or there's any other issue, let me know. So right now, obviously, I won't be able to pay 100% attention to the chat, but I will try to check in every once in a while to make sure that everything is hunky dory. So we're gonna go ahead and launch the lesson. Uh, okay, so show tips. Okay, so let's talk about present tense. So things that are going on right now with the verbs, right? So all verb endings change depending on who's doing the action. Okay, so yo hablo. So I'm talking. So right, so that's the action is talking, and I'm the one who's doing it, right? Tú hablas. So you're talking, right? So you and talking. So talking is the action, and tú
Tú,
is the person.
tú, él, ella,
All right. Okay. Yo hablo español. Tú hablas español. Yo hablo No, 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 no. Yeah, that, no, that wasn't. Yeah, yo hablo, tú hablo. There we go. Okay. Yo compro un bicicleta. Yeah, there we go. Yo habla, yo hablo, habla. There we are. There we go. Yo compra, tú compras, él compra. Yo necesito,
Tú compras, él compra.
tú compras. Yo necesito, tú necesitas, él necesita. Él compra manzana. Él necesita el teléfono. Un teléfono.
Yo pago, ella paga.
Yo
Yo pago,
pago, él
ella
paga.
paga.
Tú necesitas,
Yo pago, tú pagas, ella paga.
yo pago, tú pagas, él paga. Yo pago, tú pagas, él paga. Tú pagas, él paga. Tú compras un casa, él habla. There we go. Uh, all right, so let's get back to the chat room to see what you guys are saying, if anything. Hello, hello, Shane. Thank you for the apple. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing very well, Shane. As you can see, sorry I wasn't able to say hi to you right away. Obviously, I was taking my Spanish lessons, so obviously I wasn't paying attention to the chat. But thank you, Shane, for being here and bringing the apple. Mm-mm-mm. It is delicious. So I hope that you're enjoying. Of course, as you can see, I'm taking some Spanish lessons. I can't expect you guys to learn French for me if I don't put myself out there as well and learn myself. Great, good stuff, man. Of course, just give me a second. I'm taking a sip of my adult drink. So, of course, wink, wink, wink juice, wink, wink, beer. Thank you, Shane. Thank you very much. So, obviously, I'm going to go back to my Spanish lessons in a moment. And yeah, so that's kind of the whole point of this series of Spanish lessons. When I'm out here trying to teach you guys at least a little bit of French, I know I was tell, oh, don't worry about making mistakes and embarrassing yourself. It's very easy to say that without putting yourself in the other person's shoes, right? Because when you are learning a language and you're an adult, it's a lot more embarrassing when you make mistakes. When you're a child, you're not as self aware, you have a lot more bravado, you're a lot more quote unquote reckless in your life. So you don't really realize, it's not as hurtful when people laugh or make fun of you because of your accent or you said something wrong or whatever, right? But as an adult, we're all too aware of these things. So of course, we don't want to hurt ourselves emotionally or physically. We don't want to be embarrassed or anything else like that. So if I'm going to expect you guys to take a risk and try to learn another language, I also have to give that as well, right? So if I expect you to guys to come out here and be brave and say, you know what, even if I'm going to say something wrong, even if I make a mistake or somebody laughs at me or say something wrong and whatever, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay to put yourself out there and take a risk. Um, People are going to judge you no matter what, whether you succeed or whether you fail, whether they're laughing with you or they're laughing at you. People are going to do what they're going to do no matter what, right? So never use that as an excuse to hamper your success or your growth or just an opportunity to at least try something. Like, I'm a horrible painter, but 2 years ago I took up a paintbrush and a canvas and I just tried painting. I knew I wasn't going to be anywhere close to good, but hey, you know what? Let me just try it. Let me just do it. It's a fun activity. Why not? So yeah, it's always nice to see somebody try it, and that's what counts often these days is that somebody at least try it to do it, right? Because it's very easy for us to say, oh yeah, go out and exercise, go out and eat right, go out and learn this, go out and do this. It's very easy to say it, but when you're actually going out there and do it, for me, I respect people that at least try, even if you fail and never succeed and never go anywhere. At least try. Like I said, like I know I'm not a good painter, but hey, picked up a canvas, tried it. Go ahead. Even if my stuff never ends up in a museum, who cares? It doesn't have to be. And that's, I think, a lot of people, we get taught that you're supposed to be successful in everything you're supposed to do. No, you don't have to be a successful singer to try singing. You don't have to be a successful painter to try painting. You don't have to be fluent in 10 languages to try to learn. Even if at most I learn three sentences in Spanish and that's it, that's my complete knowledge of Spanish for the rest of my life. At least I tried, at least it's something to do, and a lot of times we forget that sometimes you do things for the pleasure of doing it and not because you gain something out of it. We forgot that as a society, I find, as a whole, so sometimes it's okay to just do something because you want to do it, because you find joy or peace from it, or it's relaxing. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm now successful. I'm now making $1 million. Sure. I mean, if I can come out here in a year from now and say, yeah, I'm now trilingual, I can speak fluently Spanish, French, and English, great. And I'm now making money off it, fantastic. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having that goal either. But you don't have to make it that your goal. Anyways, I'm rambling, so back to my Spanish lesson. I don't want to come out here and just talk, 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 and not actually do what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's go ahead to the next, as they say, present tense one. So present tense lesson. So let's go on with the next lesson. So if I don't pay attention to the chat, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. It's just I don't have my two screens going on right now, so I can't see the chat. So if I ignore you, it's not by intention. It's not because I don't like you. It's just because I'm doing my lessons. But I will come back after the lesson is done. To comes pan. There we go. Yo bebo agua. Yo vivo tu vivos or tu vivas. Tu vivos. Why aren't you letting me type? Oh, okay. Tu vives. See, I was completely wrong on that. Okay. Tu vives and tu vive. There we
Ella
go.
quiere, yo quiero.
That's what we have.
Ella quiere, yo quiero. Ella quiere, yo quiero.
There we go. She wants. Okay. Quiere and quiero. Okay. That's want. Yo vivo, tu vives, él vive. Yo quiero un café. La mujer bebe. Tu comes, él come. Tu quieres? Yeah, there we go. Yo como, tú comes.
Tú vives, él vive.
Tu vi Yo vivo, tú vives. Tú bebes, él bebe.
Yo vivo, tú vives, él vive.
Yo vivo, tú vives, él vive. Él vive. Okay, just takes a second. Okay. Tú comes el manzana. Yo quiero, tú quieres. La mujer bebe. Bebito. Yo bebo, tú bebes, tú bebes. There we go. Perfect. I like the jumping girl. That's funny. All right, so just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go back to the chat. Learn the culture. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I was semi tempted, and you know what? That's actually a good idea. What I might do, so now that you mention it, Shade, but what I might do is join, because I'm sort of like I try to obviously, as you know, I do videos on artists and art in general, and of course I try to make a focus on Canadian artists for first and foremost. But I might, um, maybe start next week, my next Spanish lesson, either before or after the Spanish lesson, I might start talking about a particular Spanish artist. Maybe. I don't know. Tell me if you think that's a good idea or not, Shane. I think it's a good idea. But just give me a second. I'm sweating like a hog here, and I need to open up my door to create some air circulation, or else I'm gonna faint. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. So just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna bump up the music for a second and then be back with you guys in 20, 30 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I'm back. Okay, it's a cool idea. All right, thank you, Shane, for the feedback. Thank you very much. But yeah, definitely, I think that's also what I was trying to do with a couple of my other series that I was doing, which of course was my book and movie review. So I'd occasionally try to pick a book that was converted to a movie and try to, you know, in the book review, obviously talk about the book, and then during the movie review, try to talk about the movie adaptation of the book, etc. So I think that's a good idea to, next Spanish lesson to integrate maybe, excuse me, a Latino or Spanish artist and talk about them and maybe try to practice some of the Spanish I learned. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and continue our lesson. So as you can see here, it always tells you the level. So see the purple box, it tells you the level and how many lessons. So obviously I'm at level 0 since I just started. And I have a total of 4 lessons to do to get from level 0 to level 1. Okay. And basically you can go up. As you can see, I have other lessons here and other stuff here that I can learn. Now, obviously, the best way to use Duolingo, it's meant to be something that you use on a daily basis. Now, obviously, I'm doing this once a day. Sorry, once a week, I should say, just because obviously I'm doing it mostly just for YouTube. But I think eventually, even for a personal level, I do want to Maybe do it every day, but just record once a week. Or maybe just pre-record everything and then just you know upload when when I feel like that it's necessary. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's continue without any further delay here on my next lesson. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the all four lessons and then end there. I know that Chef BBQ is live right now. I don't know if you know that, Shane, or not. So I don't mind if you're switching back and forth, or you have two tabs going, one with his live, one with mine, or if you decide to go to his live. But I'll do the two lessons, and then once I'm done, I'll end the live and go back to Chef BBQ. But I do have a second YouTube tab with his live going, as well as my own tab with my own live going as well. So, and that's why I always suggest, and that's a quote unquote pro. Hey, yeah, you were there as well. I know, Shane. Yeah, that's what I do, and that's my pro tip as well for anybody that's on YouTube. When you are live yourself, always try to have a live with StreamYard or whatever streaming service that you're using, and a tab open with your YouTube live going as well. And have to be like your profile, your YouTube profile, playing your video. So that way, if you don't have a moderator, or you just want to put in a link or something, or and StreamYard is acting wonky or whatever, you're able to go into your YouTube. But also for the fact that YouTube doesn't allow some of its features that need to be used in other by other companies, right? So, for example, if I wanted to create a poll, I would not be able to do that in my StreamYard. I have to do that in my YouTube tab. Okay, so that's why it's always important to have both, at least two tabs going. One with StreamYard or whatever streaming service that you're using, and one with your YouTube live going. I right now have several tabs going. I have two YouTube tabs going, like I said, one with Chef BBQ going, and one with my own live. So, but that's just my suggestion. It's not mandatory, obviously, but it's just a suggestion. I just got a habit of just doing it. In fact, a few times I haven't done it, I always feel really awkward and weird. And like, oh my God, what if something doesn't happen? What if this does? What if that? What if? And anyways, that's just me, I guess, being paranoid or whatever. But anyways, again, I'm ranting. So, anyways, we're going to continue the Spanish lessons here, and let's get going on the next set of lessons here. Yo soy el es. So, I am. So, ser. So, ser is am. Fill in the yo soy one. I am one. Mi madre es inteligente. Oh, my mother's intelligent. That's quite right. Yes, she is very intelligent. She had the brilliant idea of having me as a daughter. Obviously, a great idea. Yo estoy, tú estás, él es, está, está. There we go. Yo tengo. That's a little bit different. Tú tienes, tú tienes. This is one of the few times that I'm glad I learned French verbs, because my goodness, French verbs as well are complicated and a half. So Spanish verbs seem very, common sense. And yeah, that's although this one is like tengo, tienes. Wait, what? What the hell? How do you get tienes? What? But anyways, I'm used to that a little bit too. In French, every once in a while, they'll have a verb where it's like the first one is something else, one thing, and then the others is something else. You're like, wait, how did we get here? Hold on a second. Hold up. There we go. Got that one right. So, yo tengo un abuelo. I have a grandfather. Él tiene un carro.
Tú estás, él está. Tú estás, él está.
Tú tienes una mano. Do you have a brother? Tú eres un hombre, you are a man. Tú eres un niño, you are a boy. Yo estoy aquí, tú estás aquí. I am here, you are here.
Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo. Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo.
Yo soy, tú,
Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo.
oh.
Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo.
Okay, so I have to put my headphones because I'm not quite understanding. I know it's yo. Okay, I'm gonna have to put down the volume of my music down for a second, guys. In fact, I'll just turn off the music for a second because I'm not hearing that properly.
Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo.
Okay, that's why.
Yo soy, yo estoy, yo tengo.
Yo estoy, yo tengo. I am, I have. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put the music back on here. Mi pasaporte está aquí. Él tiene un perro. Él es un niño.
Yo tengo, tú tienes, ella tiene.
Yo tengo, tú tienes, él tiene. Tú tienes una reserva, yo tengo una reserva. Ooh, perfect. Yay! All right. We're just gonna take a mental break here, guys. I'm just gonna take another sip of my adult drink. And I did have this announced at 7 p.m., but because I was running late from my mother, I obviously had to delay for 7:45. But that's fine. So I know that it is late. It's 8:20 almost here in Montreal. So it's what, Shane? 9:20 for you and 7:20 for Lash's journey. Sorry for a second. I was having a mental break. My brain was farting on me. She's an hour behind, and you're an hour ahead for me. So it's always weird when I have to tell you guys the time. It's like I always have to do the little quick math and like Shane is an hour ahead and Lashes is an hour behind. So, but anyways, it is what it is. So we're gonna do this next lesson in a moment here, guys, and then there we are. Excuse me. So we have this one last lesson, so we'll do that now. Yo tengo. I have a car. No, tú tienes una mano. Do you have a boyfriend? A brother. Oh, brother. Not boyfriend, brother. El hombre bebe agua. The man drinks water. Yo estoy, tú estás, él está. Él come una ensalada.
Él come, él habla.
Él come, él habla. He eats, he speaks. Sounds like a lot of people. They eat, they speak. Yo vivo, tú vives, él vive. Yo bebo, tú bebes, él bebe. Ella quiere, yeah, there we go, Punjab. Yo soy, tú eres, él es.
Tú necesitas, yo necesito.
Tú
necesitas.
Necesitas,
Yo
necesito.
necesito.
Tú hablas inglés. Yo hablas. No, no, yo hablo. Hablo. Oh, listo, my son. What are you doing? To hablas. There you go. Almost got that mistake here. Él es interesante. Yo necesito agua.
Tú estás, tú eres.
Okay.
Tú estás, tú eres.
Tú, tú estás, tú eres. You are, you are. All right. Yo como, tú comes, él come, ya. Él tiene, tú tienes. Like the teen here, just being pushed, like, come on, man. The teen's completely like, I'm like, yeah, yeah, whatever. I do have to admit, I do like the little special effects, the little people like that in Duolingo. All right, so as you can see, that's it for that level. So I did level up and consequently unlock school and people and other things that I can do. But I've only reached level five, so the maximum on two. So technically, I could easily go back to travel, restaurant, family, shopping, obviously present tense to level up the maximum if I really wanted to. But for now, hello, hello, Ricky Life. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour, monsieur. ¿Cómo ça va? Yes, I am learning different languages. I'm learning Spanish right now. But that was the last lesson I'm going to do for tonight. So it's the tail end of my live video. I've been going for about a little over 35 minutes, so 37 minutes and 20 seconds. Um, so I'm going to end it in a moment. But thank you, Ricky, for being here. As much as I enjoy teaching people what I know, I also like learning things and pushing myself out there and really getting to the next level. And even if I might not, and I was discussing with Shane, who's obviously great farmer freelance, who's with us as well tonight. Um, I like just learning and doing things for the sake of doing them without necessarily, oh, I'm now a successful business person because I learned Spanish. It's like you can learn something or do something just for the sake of doing it, right? You don't have to be successful. You don't have to be perfect and wonderful. And I'm now making millions and millions of dollars because I learned Spanish. Now, of course, it would be nice. I'm not going to be ashamed of saying, hey, if somebody is going to pay me $5,000 or more a year because I learned three languages, great, sure, why not? But I'm not learning Spanish for only because I want to make money. You can make money and learn something new. Great, fantastic. If you can do both, great. That's always a good thing. But for me, I like learning things just for the sake of learning things. So that's my personal philosophy, right or wrong. But hey, that's just how it goes. But anyways, that's pretty much what it is for tonight, Ricky. So even if you came at the last minute, it's absolutely fine. I know sometimes life has us by the tail and we're all busy. It is Saturday night. I don't know about what time it is for you in your time zone, Ricky, but here it is the Eastern time zone for me. Great Farmer Freelance or Shane is an hour ahead. He's in the Atlantic time zone. So for me, it's 8:26 now. It's 9:26 for Shane. So I'm gonna call it a night. That's about 40 minutes I did spend learning Spanish. So for tonight, that's enough. But hopefully, Ricky, you will watch the video in replay. But it's up to you. Obviously, I can't force you, but I would be very grateful to you if you did. But even if you don't, I'm always grateful for any amount of time that you can spend watching my videos. So I wish you guys a great night and a great weekend. But before I officially close the live, even though I'm still there, I'm going to go officially participate in Chef BBQ. Same time zone? Okay, good, good. Thank you for letting me know. But I'm going to put in the chat the link to Chef BBQ's link. Is and you see now I have the YouTube live going, and my YouTube live is not, the YouTube page is wonky. I'm just going to stop sharing as well. And then I'm going to share the link to Chef BBQ's live, who's doing, yes, you have a fabulous night. Chef BBQ is doing a 24-hour live. I think he's almost about to end the first half of the 24 hours. So I'm going to put the link to that one. The link for Chef BBQ. So you guys are more than welcome to join me there. I will be going there in a moment. But like I said, I think it's going to end soon for the first half. But I think he said he's doing 12 hours on this link and then 12 hours on a different link. But it's for a total of 24 hours, right? So I'm going to go there. I'm pretty sure Shane is going to be there as well. Pretty sure, but even if he's not, I'm always grateful to see you guys wherever I see you. So hopefully, Ricky, I'll see you at Chef BBQ. Hopefully, but if not, thank you for being here. Have a great weekend, everybody, and thank you again for all that were here. So thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Lash's Journey, for also being here. I know she had to leave to spend some time with her family, and of course, thank you, Kabik, as well, who stopped by and to say hi. So thank you guys for being here. Have a great night, a great weekend if I don't see you guys. And I hope that tonight was a great video for you, an enjoyable experience. And again, I hope to see you guys around. So, hola, ciao, au revoir, bye. Have a great one, guys. Love ya.